decision to bring it out of the end zone. Not a good one.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
no gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Seahawks 47-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another.
They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
3 yards.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The Browns will.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Seahawks, nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll throw from the gun. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. There he goes, right side. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And that'll get him halfway. halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The ball carrier. 2nd and 10 at the 6. 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 He was taken down by K.J. Wright.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Brown. And the Browns add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's good.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Flushed out right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They run for it with Carson, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
46-yard line.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Third and long for Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his...
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
from the shotgun. Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick six in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick sixes over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much seal the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately considerably older. Herb Allen, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. Their first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
And he's made the most of it to this point. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Wilson buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping the pressure right. They'll run it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The pickup goes for 13 and sets them up first and goal.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, being chased out left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Moore there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game.
The Seahawks will
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
They hit scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his...
Odell Beckham Jr., 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 84 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl, abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This is DJ Reed returning. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say not get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing now, Wilson at first down. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not remarkable.
And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his second.
Stop the cat. Oh my God.
Touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So here comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. I'm going to run for it. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2 and it was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and
To throw again is Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Second and 10. They'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Wilson will throw again. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Looked at me like the adopter of my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up.
It's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off from him.
A pass underneath for Carson, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And boy, that was a heavy set. I think they had 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, they weren't trying to fool anybody at all, were they? There was none of this show you heavy.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 22. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in at 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
They run it again with Chubb.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You're breaking out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly. Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing on 1st down. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of balance, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Wilson on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he's got this down to the 35. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson. And he's going to keep it here. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. Look like he's right there.
And you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game's 2nd half. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's at the 50. The 20, the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Harkey with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Reed. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the 27. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey lining up.
Oh, this is becoming tough. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The 28-yard from the gun. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by Wells. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Wells.
He quit. He quit. We got a winner. We still gonna get rich anyways. We still gonna be rich. We still gonna be rich.